Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. It's the Kentucky Wildcats and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey guys, Kentucky's head coach told me pregame, this is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Gamecocks offense will go on the attack first. And here comes Lenoris Sellers. Led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes the last time out.
And Reese, man, he has been really, really good to start this season. Last week, excellent. But you do got that one loss on the ledger. But they've trusted him. They've put it in his hands. I think you want to see the consistency from his offense, Jesse, as it continues to grow, continues to get better throughout the season. But I've seen some great flashes.
Yeah, the amazing thing is when you talk to people on the inside of the program, they'll tell you if he can keep being consistent, play the way he did last week, they think they can go to the college football playoff. You mentioned
they get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Making his first move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Wildcats offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And finding space to throw the football against this secondary will be a challenge. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions.
Hey, man, I can't wait to watch this chess match today. This defense, they are so buttoned up, man. They are dialed in. They know exactly who they are. They can run zone. They can run man. They can stop the run. Like, they make things really hard for quarterbacks, Jesse. And this quarterback on the other side, he's pretty dang good. So I'm excited to see this matchup.
he's really good. He just has to be keyed in on timing. The ball has to come out on time. You can't stare things down against this defense because they're going to make you pay, and they try to make you see ghosts. I think one of the really good things about this defense is that they do a nice job disguising their coverages and changing the picture pre-snap to post-snap. So we know this quarterback physically, obviously, one of the most talented in the country, but mentally today, he has got to be sharp.
Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air. It's long. They're all over it. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
A couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was second and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got third and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again here?
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Snaps it, and he has to have it. Rushes on. Gets drilled as he releases it. The ball just trickles to the ground.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Making the adjustment. Throwing, Sellers. Lets it fly. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Right side, it's Anderson. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advancing.
And most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a 1st down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Sellers. Got his man. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll move the tight end. From the gun on 3rd down, Sellers. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Makes the grab. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. He'll set up to throw. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. They've already failed to convert on 4th down once in the 1st quarter. Doesn't stop them from trying it here. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Delayed handoff. It's Patterson. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To throw, it's long. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Here's Sellers to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, it's Clark. Looking for a crease. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Still looking for our first score of the game as we start the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Throwing, Sellers. Out wide left, it's Anderson. Touchdown, South Carolina! Rolled his way into the end zone.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Here comes the offense on second down. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Finds a man on the left. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Keeping it up. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and then causing a fumble.
And now this offense will take the field again. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Sellers. Under pressure. Left side is Jefferson. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. And the Gamecocks come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Follows his blocks. It's Clark. Nowhere to go.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. He's going to take off. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Here's Sellers to throw. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Just drives in between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Running inside, it's Ivory. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd. Snags it, and there's running room. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. They'll send the back in motion. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Second and long here. They'll ride him again. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Moves the pocket. It's long. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on 4th down. Needs it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that 1st down. The run inside. It's Ivory.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. You use the play action to try to slow down the rush, make the defense hesitant. In that case, they weren't hesitant at all.
No, they weren't, and it was a nice job with respect to effort on defense. You saw guys engaged one-on-one. They got dudes beating some blocks, lots of speed in the front of that defense. You saw it on that play.
Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Way too much juice on that one as it sails out of the back of the end zone for the touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Throwing Sellers. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Gonna run it. It's McAllister. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
and I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next third down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Sellers. Look out. Turns it upfield. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Again, it's Sellers. Here comes the heat. Right down the middle. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Great job by the QB just avoiding a negative play. I know you don't come away with a big completion, but he should have got sacked. I don't know how he was able to get out of that. Great individual effort by him.
Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quick give. It's Ivory. On the move at the 30. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Fresh set of downs going up top. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 17 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's the Buckeyes trying to stay perfect as they eye a 5th straight win. It's been a dream start to the season, and really this game here today as well. Time to find out if they can finish the job. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back over to your game inside Williams-Brice Stadium. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the corner of George Rogers Boulevard and Bluff Road, Williams-Brice Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Looking for a man. It's Long. Keeping his eyes downfield. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Kentucky going quickly.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
He's got it. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. They're all over it. And they got it.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
Second down to the air. Rush is on. Still running at the 40. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on second and long. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man there. Don't force the football. You already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Wants to go up top on second down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move. Going for it on 4th down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Returns it down to the 35-yard line as they cash in on the opportunity to force a turnover. Hits inside. It's Clark. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's Sellers to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Got rid of it just in time. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield. It's Sellers. Out wide left, it's Hayes. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Clark. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Hey, you can see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want it.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Throwing, Sellers. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. It's caught downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The Gamecocks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Run in the red zone, it's Clark. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Patterson. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established.
Snags it, and he's open. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking for a crease. It's Patterson. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it.
And I'm not going to say this one's over, man, but once you start to get in the third quarter and you've built this big of a deficit, every possession means so much, and you can't give them away, and they do. And they give it away with the fumble, and now they're going to really need this defense to bail them out, to make some plays, to force a turnover, maybe even score because they've built a good deficit.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They've got a 1st and 10 as we're inside a minute to play here in the third. From the gun, it's Clark. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Sellers. Moving out to the right. Going to try to get it himself. Open space at the 25. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Gamecocks look to do some damage in the red zone. Going to the run, it's Clark. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Left side is Clark. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the punishment has been extended.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And they tacked on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw one first. Out wide left, it's Ivory. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So the final period starts with a second down play. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Under pressure. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. The offense will take advantage of the penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Motion from the wide receiver. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Left side is Skinner. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's long. Out wide right, it's Patterson. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. They want to throw it. Spits it out to the back. Pulls it in. It's Patterson. Runs. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Here we go. Ready?
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Breaks into the open. And slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Snapped on 4th down. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Rush right in his face. Unloads in the nick of time.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
Gets rid of it.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Uh-oh, look out. Bulldozes his way through. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. He's got the tight end. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's long. Unloads to the wideout. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. There he goes. Out of bounds at the 18, and man, do they have great field position now. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. From the red zone, it's Clark.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. He's got it on the run, and he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's 3rd down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short. And you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this first down.
4th and short, a lot of times you know what's coming, I know what's coming. Who's going to be more physical? They give it to the running back. O-line does their job. Nice pickup on 4th and short.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Cuts it upfield. It's Patterson. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, oof, it was not a good day.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Throws to the wideout. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. A high kick trying to pin them deep. On his way back from the 20. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. South Carolina ready to go on the attack at another offensive odyssey. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Shoots it to the left. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Taking it the other way. In with the pick 6. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you could just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.